Yo, Nakama around the world. Welcome back to Conqueror's Haki Corner. It's your boy Vim, your boy Serge, and myself Rook. And we're here once again to bring you another chapter review of My Hero Academia.
That's Boku no Hero Academia
218, the Superpowers Liberation Army.
Woo! But if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Give a like to the video because that chapter was interesting. And let us know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Let's get talking, chop up with us. It ain't always just about us, man. It's about you. You're important to us. And of course,
if you haven't, check the last review down there, up there. And thank every single one of you. Every single one of you for joining us on our journey, subscribing. And we love you. I know you love us. So keep joining us. Keep sharing our channel as well. Because we appreciate every time we spread our channel so we can grow with you guys as well. I want to chop it up. Let's get into it though.
Well, I mean, for me, it's obviously an intro chapter to a new arc. Yeah. But I just love the good feeling of the dormitory.
Yeah.
Just high school living.
Yeah.
College living, wherever it was to you, where you're just with your friends all day.
Chilling.
Like just doing things, playing video games, eating cake. Like right now, I've been eating healthy all day. But now I want to go eat some cake, man.
You want to eat some cake?
What cake do you think I should eat?
Let us know down in the comments.
Nah, I'm just joking. But nah, it's really cool. I found it interesting that he took it in the direction that he will not show us them redoing their licenses exam.
Yeah.
But it works. There's actually no need. We knew they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to see. We can speed up and get on with the story. That was very, very interesting in how they did that.
To be honest, it's because of the fact that they've already done the test. We've seen them do the test. We've seen them.
And they're the strongest characters,
We've seen them be unsuccessful because of outside parameters, for emotional reasons and other reasons, but there's no reason for them because they've now grown. So the fact they're doing it again and they're going to pass is because of maturity. That's 100%. All it is. That's all it is.
We're introduced to a new company called Detnerat.
Yes.
Who are going to get into the field of, I believe, is it supplying heroes?
Supplying for hero support. So they are currently in the field of just supplying support to the general public, people with quirks. But they're now trying to navigate into an area of hero support.
There's something dirty about them. So at first in the live reaction, I said anti-hero. No, they're not anti-heroes. They're just another villain organization that are going to rival the existing villains.
Yeah, okay.
So it's very, very interesting. He's a very dark character. He's got a big nose in the commercial. He's got a big nose in real life. And he killed his guy making the commercial quite viciously. Now, what I'm curious is, what is his ability?
Now, before we get into understanding why he killed him, we've got to remember, so we were introduced to him as a happy-go-lucky CEO, president of a company. He was happy in his advertise, he was selling his company, he was selling the dream of his company. His company's doing well before he gets into the other market. His subordinate who made the advertise, the conversation and dialogue they had, for me, it was the subordinate was disrespecting him on purpose, antagonizing him because he knew he could. What the falling point for him was disrespecting something that he introduced to him.
He disrespected his ideology.
Now, his ideology is where the key to understanding where this will go. The Superpower Liberation Army. The key word is superpower.
Well, the thing is, it's more like, obviously they're money oriented.
Yeah. To an extent, yeah.
That's how they come across to us right now. They're money oriented. They have a goal, and they're willing to get their goal done in a crooked way.
Yeah.
So you cause crime to solve crime. That's what's kind of appearing to me.
It depends. I don't know. I don't get that. What do you get from it?
Their whole take on how they're approaching things. It does sound somewhat that they are creating problems in order to get rid of them.
Because how else are you going to solve problems? You need people to. How are you going to help? You're going to make problems for heroes so that you can solve the problems for heroes.
Well, they're trying to get out there at the end of the day.
No, but my take was that they don't care whether it's heroes or villains. They got an agenda for people that go against their ideology.
The ideology of Destro, which is what looks like their dad.
Yeah, Destro is their dad. Okay.
Not confirmed.
Yeah.
But
okay, so Destro's ideology was the liberation of people with quirks to be free. The idea of freedom and not being restricted by laws and not being oppressed, right? Now, if we get into the conversation between him and his family members, and after a few years spent opposing the countries that advanced regulation, he was ultimately defeated. So effectively, he was going against the status quo.
Yeah.
Now, they're trying to continue the ideology. The ideology of, we've got in contact with some heroes or villains in the name of Destro to destroy the League of Villains. So why do they want to destroy the League of Villains? What is it that the League of Villains do that's against what they do?
Or they just, the League of Villains, but if you solve the problem of the League of Villains is the problem in this world.
Yeah.
You solve that, we're now the people that can write the laws. We're the ones that have power. Do you get what I mean? It could be an ideology thing, but it might not be.
Now, the issue I've got as well with this ideology is how much generational issues does this go back to? Because I would assume the world they're living in is better for people with quirks rather than being oppressed because of the times that have changed. So why are they now still reflecting on the times that were bad? There's a lot of avenues they could go. There's a lot of themes in here.
I mean, what may correlate and what's interesting, what you said to us in private is, how is this gonna relate to All for One?
Yeah.
Like in terms of
him being there.
Does this overlap that storyline?
Because originally he was one of those people that said, "Oh, you've got a quirk. We should all get together and we should all team up and go against other people." So similar to what Magneto did in X-Men, and I'm sure you all guys are familiar. He gathered people with superpowers to say we are the best, we are the superior race. Now, being the superior race is one thing, but if you're all the same race. You all have a quirk to an extent. Some are stronger than others, but you all have an individual quirk. So now what is your agenda again? Your agenda keeps changing.
The interesting part over the next few chapters, we're gonna probably see the writer show us what their agenda is and how it's going to affect the world. It's going to be negative. They're bad guys.
Clearly. And he killed his subordinate. Yeah, fair. So
they're bad guys. They're dark.
He headlocked him. He didn't like the fact that he disputed his ideology, so he snapped his neck off. So he is a bad guy.
Clarification, what is the ideology? How is it going to impact the My Hero Academia world or the My Hero Academia verse? How are they going to collide with the League of Villains? How are they going to collide with the heroes? And
if they get in their way.
Yeah. Well, they will get in their way. It's a story.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And on top of that, what are their abilities, man? Because they have to, I think, there's something about them that just reeks of stupid strong.
Yes.
There's a table of about, there's not many of them. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
There's a table and they're all the kids of Destro. Destro sounds like he was a very strong guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, you can assume that they're the 5 children of Destro.
Now, do they inherit some of his ability?
Potentially.
Again, because of the breeding patterns and the quirk. Or, again, just his will and the fact that they inherit his DNA is strong, strength is strength.
And as a company, what's that? Obviously, if they have a means to help heroes, then they have a means to help themselves and enhance their powers. Yeah. What is that? And what we want to ask you is to comment down below. Tell us where you think this is going, man. Because it is, right about now, I'm hella interested.
Destro. Short for destroy.
Who's that? Is that Destro?
Is that Destro?
Is that Destro?
It's coming.
We're not going to answer that. But let us know what you think down below.
Come on.
Comment in there.
So much questions, but again,
so many questions.
Definitely go.
Let's theorize together.
Let's do it.
We get to the end of the chapter. Into the speech.
Let's go. Come on, take us away.
We got this petty wallet thief doing what he's doing. I thought he might be big problems, but Vim will shut me down.
Come on, he's stealing from old women and ladies, man. You're stealing handbags. I don't care how you're behaving, you're stealing handbags. Come on.
And who popped on the scene, Rooks?
Your boy.
My guy, man.
And Todoroki.
The other guy,
clever guy. Bakugo and Todoroki jumping out the whip that they were just in with All Might, telling All Might, you might not be able to fight, but we can.
They're flaunting it, man. They got their license,
Little hero license right there. And All Might's like, mate, you just come out 30 minutes ago, you just passed. Yeah, so we're heroes, aren't we?
And they sent him flying, but he's alright. He obviously has used some profanities that we will not repeat. And he wants to know who the hell are these boys. But they say, listen, man, there's no time limit on when you're heroes, man. We're ready to get jiggy.
That's it.
And I'm saying I'm interested to see how these two work together.
Yo, they're not stupid enough not to work together, but it'll be difficult.
Well, Bakugo's come a long way in the previous arc.
Yes.
So he'll learn how to function.
Yeah.
And Todoroki, as powerful as he is, he's always had a little bit of humility about him.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a straight knockout in the next chapter?
KO, one hit? Or do you think that they're going to be able to be tested in the level of defending the civilians as well? We got to remember, we got civilians in the background. So will they behave like proper heroes?
Well, do you know what? Their particular 2 powers are very destructive. So this is an opportunity to show how they can control that and how long they'll come.
Not sustain less impact to the surroundings around them. Everything they've learned up until now, basically, to the test. This is the ultimate battlefield.
But if this guy's not a scrub, do other people get involved to help him?
There you go.
That's what will be interesting. Yeah. But let's see.
Let us know down below, man.
If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button.
Come on.
Like the damn video before you leave us, please. And until next time, from Kanko's Haki. Whoa, I'm disrespecting my whole name, bro.
Whoa!
My second language. But from Conqueror's Haki Corner, until next time, it is a
Peace out.